Hey guys, it's Pineapple. Wanted to bring you some gameplay from my New Game Plus playthrough. As I was going back, I'm going to try to explore these areas in full so I can see things that I missed maybe the first time I played through. And what I already found is that I missed two bosses in Stormvale Castle, and an area over there took me 45 minutes to figure out how to find a ladder. That was fun. But I was going through the Raya Academy, and from one of my viral TikToks, I was told that there is an Iron Maiden that will eat me and teleport me to the Volcano Manor where I can fight two of them. And I didn't do this on my first playthrough, so I wanted to go back, and this is actually the second time I went to find the Iron Maiden that would eat me. The first time I killed it because I thought I was cool, and then I was informed by my chat that that was not the correct play. So I had to go back and do that. Now, before I get into that fight and tell you kind of what I was thinking, I wanted to talk about road rage and people riding my ass. You see, I drive a pickup truck. I'm not going to tell you what kind because it's a joke on my TikTok of what do you think I drive. But it is a larger truck pickup. It's older. It can haul full sheets of drywall, but it's not lifted or anything like that. I'm not that kind of guy. However, I do haul things in it, and right here I'm going to get eaten. I do haul things, and when I'm driving around my neighborhood, I don't like to speed. I like to go the speed limit. I like to look around to make sure there's no kids, and I mostly am just thinking to myself, how could I ruin someone else's day? Although if I hit their kids, I think it would be more than just the day being ruined, but still the same thought process. And regardless of how I'm driving, there's always someone who wants to go way faster and thinks that they can ride up on me to make me go quicker. Now, I'm in a pickup truck. I have lots of tools in that pickup truck. That could be intimidating. I don't know why you would ever want to pick a fight with someone who has a whole bunch of power tools in their car, but that's not me making that decision. Sometimes I have landscaping tools in the back. Shovels, rakes, hoes, wheelbarrows, mowers, all sorts of things that if I hit a bump, they could come flying out and hit your car. But today as I was driving, there was a Ford Explorer, white, that was just riding up on me, and I'm just going the speed limit. I was going 25 miles an hour, and they just kept on me to the point that I ended up pulling over into the middle turn lane just to let them go by, which confused them. And then we had an awkward standoff, but I just don't understand what the rush is, especially through a neighborhood with kids. We have a school right down the road. Spring break was not this week for them, so they're out there playing in the playground and whatnot, and I guess that's just something I think about. I also, because in Nebraska we have not a lot of stuff here, and if you go visit family, you drive for hours through nothing. I've thought about speed limits before and how, going that extra 5 miles an hour only makes you go 5 extra miles if you drive an hour, and that's really not that far in the grand scheme of things. It's about 5 minutes. That's all you're saving is 5 minutes. Is 5 minutes worth that much time to you? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because I was really irritated with this lady, and I was just going to get my coffee so I could get motivated to make another YouTube video and stream. It's Friday though, which is awesome. Kids are over at the grandparents tonight, so we're going to be streaming a couples game. I think it's Takes Two or something like that with my wife, so that'll be fun. But now let's get into the Volcano Manor. I really don't understand this game's obsession with making out with me. Whether it's the frenzied madness spell where you can grab somebody and kiss them to death, or the zombies grabbing you to kiss you to death, or these, whatever the hell these things are. This game has an awful lot of tongue punching, and I don't understand it. Now, I'm not saying I'm against it. I just think that there's someone at From Software who is projecting right now, and that person needs to find Tinder or get off of the design team. At least have these things approved. I mean, one of them, two of them, okay. But now I'm on to 3, and I don't believe it's going to stop. It feels like it's increasing, honestly, on New Game. And maybe it's a New Game Plus feature. How would that be? For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, we were discussing what objects might be able to fit into the guillotine there. If you do not tune into my Twitch, you are missing out on a really fun interactive stream. I've recognized one of my weaknesses is comedy live, but I think we get made up for with the community that we have and shenanigans that we get into. But once you get through this area, you'll get into the Iron Maiden fight with the 2 bosses. I'll be honest, I'm a little over leveled for this, and I ended up summoning in the Black Knife Tick, I think is his name, which is supposedly the new one that now that the Mimic has had its nerf. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying New Game Plus. If you guys have not played the game, or if you have not gone into New Game, there's a lot of cool exploration you can still do. And I found that my first playthrough was a whole lot of me getting the build that I wanted to actually experience the game, like the South Park joke of, what do you mean? Now we get to play the game. I really felt like my first playthrough was me getting ready to play the game. And now on the second playthrough, I don't feel that urge and need to continue. I get absolutely demolished there. I don't feel the need to keep pushing forward and progressing. I feel like I can kind of take a minute and relax and really learn what's going on. These guys were pretty tough, and I can imagine if you were not over leveled and you didn't have a summon with you, they would not be fun to fight. Right off the rip, they were hitting me in the face, and I didn't get even a second to breathe there to spawn anything in. Still a hitless solo run, though. Speaking of that, I was watching old YouTube videos, and I was watching Moist Critical play, and someone kept asking him why he wasn't using summons, and he simply said, I enjoy playing this game for its difficulty, and I don't think that summoning in something is fun for him. And I, again, just want to hit on, that's a proper answer. That's an okay answer for his gameplay. He wasn't telling other people that they suck if they do it. Still got into arguments with people about how to play this game, which is fun. I have not been on the Facebook group in probably a couple of years. I haven't been on Facebook. It's just been not a fun place. It's not the same Facebook I had when I was in high school, having to fake a college email address to get onto it. I do believe I used some sort of Omaha Metropolitan Community College with my name at hotmail.com, as if the people checking the emails wouldn't see that the domain name was still hotmail.com. But that was fun. Early Facebook was really fun. You would log on and see some of the most obscure drama that you would never even think of. And right under that would be someone promoting their Farmville account. Or I think there was a wrestler avatar thing you could play where you could level up an avatar. That you had the mafia things. There was a whole bunch of reskinnings of the exact same game mechanics. It was such a wild, wild west of the internet. And then you started to have people's parents start to jump on there as fake accounts, and they were clearly fake, but some people's parents ended up just getting it unironically just to have it, and they were some of the strangest parents because you clearly could tell that they never grew up, and now they're just excited that their kid's old enough that they can kind of be a friend to them. It was weird. Someone would post a picture of a house party that they had, and then they would tag everyone in the video, and then you would see people panicking below it like, oh my God, untag me. They can't see that the beer's in my hand. And then you'd have that person's random mom like, looks like so much fun, kids. Hope you stayed safe. What are you doing, Miss Johnson? And then you had the poking system. So you'd have poke wars with your crush, and then like Miss Johnson would try poking you too, and you're just like, what are we doing here? And then I went to college, and then more and more people became more accustomed to Facebook, and then it morphed into whatever the hell it is today. And I logged off of it. But I imagine that the Dark Souls group on there is still pretty toxic. I do remember them being very fun. But that's okay. We can go create different communities for that, or different groups. Anyway, that was the fight with the 2 Iron Maidens that everyone said was going to be really hard. I am curious if, when I create an actual new character, if I run through the first playthrough, how these bosses will size up with my experience. I did start a new player on stream because someone redeemed a channel point. I played the Confessor, and I got to tell you, I could not get past the rock troll, whatever he was, in the smithing stone mine that everyone goes to at the very beginning of the game. He was way too hard. So I think that's going to be really fun to go back and do a playthrough, not on an overlevel character, but this playthrough I really want to, a new game, enjoy the scenery and the landscape that From Software created, explore most of the nooks and crannies, and then future New Game Pluses, I want to focus on different endings, and then maybe some challenges on, what other types of playthroughs can we do? Can we do a soul level one? I don't know. Maybe. Can we do an actual hit list? Absolutely not. Not going to dedicate that much time to it. I can try. We'll just not get past the first area. But if you guys made it this far into the YouTube, I appreciate you. I'm still trying to figure out how to post. I'm trying to get into a better routine. I got the stream room up, and now we're looking at a PC. We're about 75% of the way to the goal to get the PC. So I started looking into them. So hopefully I can bring out some more long form content, and I do want to find my capture card so I can bring you other games that I'm playing. But leave a like and a comment below and let me know how your day's going. All right. Love you. Bye.